Ania was born in a small rural village surrounded by green hills, dusty roads, and endless fields of maize. The village was peaceful, but life there was not easy. Most families struggled to survive, and many children left school early to work on farms or marry young. Yet among all the children in the village, Ania was different. From the time she was little, people noticed her beauty. Her eyes shined like morning dew, and her smile carried warmth that could calm anger. Elders often said, "This girl will grow into someone unforgettable." But beauty in the village was both a blessing and a danger. Ania lived with her widowed mother, Mama Rehema, in a tiny mud house with a grass roof. Her mother sold vegetables in the market to pay school fees. Even though they were poor, Mama Rehema always told her daughter, "Education is the only road that can take you beyond these hills." Ania believed her. Every morning before sunrise, she woke up to fetch water from the river. She swept the compound, cooked porridge, and then walked 7 kilometers to school. Along the road, boys from nearby villages stared at her and whispered among themselves. Some admired her kindly, but others became obsessed. As Ania grew older, her beauty became famous beyond the village. Men came from distant places pretending to visit relatives just to see her. Some rich farmers sent gifts to her mother, bags of rice, goats, and money asking for Ania's hand in marriage. But Ania was only 16. She wanted to become a teacher one day. She loved books more than jewelry, and dreams mattered more to her than marriage. One evening, while she studied under a kerosene lamp, her mother sighed heavily. "Ania," she said softly, "people are talking. They say you are becoming too old for marriage." Ania closed her notebook slowly. "I don't want marriage now, Mama. I want school." Her mother looked at her with tired eyes. "I know. But this village does not think like you." Days passed, and pressure increased. Young men fought over her. Some waited near the school road hoping she would speak to them. Others became angry when she ignored them. Among them was Juma, the son of a wealthy cattle trader. Juma was feared in the village because he was aggressive and proud. He believed money could buy anything, even love. One afternoon, he stopped Ania on the narrow road home. "You keep refusing me," he said, blocking her path. "What makes you think you are better than everyone?" Ania held her books tightly. "I never said I am better. I just want to finish school." Juma laughed bitterly. "School? A woman belongs in a husband's home." Without fear, Ania looked straight into his eyes. "My future belongs to me." Her words wounded his pride deeply. After that day, rumors spread that Juma swore nobody else would marry Ania if he could not have her. Mama Rehema became worried. She began escorting her daughter to school whenever possible. But danger was growing quietly. One Friday evening, the village held a harvest celebration. Drums echoed through the night, and people danced around large fires. Children laughed while elders told stories. Ania attended with her best friend, Nima. She wore a simple blue dress, yet everyone's attention turned toward her the moment she arrived. Across the crowd, Juma watched silently. His friends whispered to him, "Tonight is your chance." As the celebration continued, dark clouds covered the moon. Around midnight, Ania and Nima began walking home through a narrow path near the forest. Suddenly, 3 men jumped from the bushes. Nima screamed. One man grabbed Anya's arm while another covered her mouth. "Move quietly," a voice hissed. Ania fought desperately, kicking and struggling. Her books scattered across the ground. She recognized Juma immediately. "You cannot force me," she cried. But the men dragged her toward a waiting motorcycle hidden among trees. Nima ran back toward the village shouting for help. The night exploded into chaos. Villagers grabbed torches and sticks. Mema Rehema collapsed in tears when she heard her daughter had been taken. Meanwhile, Ania continued fighting with all her strength. Her heart pounded wildly as the motorcycle raced through rough roads toward another village. Juma leaned close to her and said, "Once you become my wife, nobody will question it." Ania stared at him with fierce anger. "You will never own me." At that moment, the motorcycle hit a deep hole in the road. The driver lost control, and everyone crashed violently into the dirt. Before the men recovered, Ania sprang up and ran into the darkness barefoot. Branches scratched her skin as she rushed through the forest. She could hear Juma shouting behind her. "Catch her!" Rain suddenly poured from the sky. Ania hid beneath thick bushes, trembling with fear. Lightning flashed across the forest while footsteps searched nearby. She remembered her mother's words, "Never let fear decide your destiny." Hours felt like years. Finally, she saw lantern lights approaching. Villagers had formed search groups. "Ania," someone shouted. It was her schoolteacher, Mr. Baraka. Weak and exhausted, she emerged from hiding and burst into tears. The village brought her home safely before dawn. But the story did not end there. The kidnapping shocked everyone. Some elders wanted silence to avoid shame. Others blamed Anya's beauty, saying she attracted too much attention. But for the first time in her life, Ania refused to stay quiet. At a village meeting, she stood before everyone. Her voice shook at first, but then grew stronger. "I am not a prize to be fought over," she declared. "I am a human being with dreams." The crowd became silent. No girl should fear going to school because men think they own her future. Even the elders lowered their heads. Juma and his friends were arrested after witnesses testified against them. Though some powerful people tried to protect him, the community had changed. Mothers began speaking openly about protecting their daughters. Ania returned to school despite whispers and gossip. At first, walking the road again terrified her. Every sound in the bushes made her heart race. But slowly, courage replaced fear. Months later, she sat for national exams and achieved the highest scores in the district. The entire village celebrated her success. Reporters from the nearby town came to interview the brave village girl who fought for education. Organizations offered scholarships to support her studies. One evening, while standing outside her home watching the sunset, Mama Rehima smiled proudly. "You were stronger than all of them," she whispered. Ania held her mother's hand gently. "No," she replied. "You taught me to be strong." Years later, Ania returned to the same village not as a frightened girl, but as a respected teacher. She built a small library near the school and started programs to protect young girls from forced marriage and violence. Whenever students asked why she worked so hard, she simply smiled and said, "Because every girl deserves the freedom to choose her own future." And in the village where fear once controlled many lives, young girls began dreaming bigger dreams because of Anya's courage. Her story spread far beyond the hills. Not because she was beautiful, but because she refused to surrender her future.